I have to say it has been an interesting time for me. I joined the organization in December, and I had a big plan and I had a big roadmap, and I'm going to change everything and I'm going to bring this and on. Just and in its time of reality, which is okay, sit back and see what can you do that bring highest value in the shortest time. We actually have a great program at Colliers that is TechStars, and Monique probably knows about it. So the TechStar program is great, and we have a lot of prop techs that have very niche and interesting solutions. And it actually gave me an opportunity to get closer to them and work closer with them and build on some, innovative ideas that like now we're giving them use cases and they're building it, and it's great. So that has been a good shift for us to kind of see how you can take advantage of the startups and do something innovative, fast and quick in a digital world that is required for a lot of the businesses. And we are in an industry where personal touch was very important, and all the presentations were basically in person, tour books were created and all that, and now there is a shift into okay, things need to be virtual. It's just same concept that I heard from a lot of other people, that you need to think more of a digital, you need to think about digital delivery to the client, and not just for your own employees, but how to engage with them, how to provide them data and insight that they can use. And we've also seen too many players, big and small, like even, for example, companies like Microsoft are now opening up and saying, how can we help in moving something forward? And then when we give them use cases, if they build it into the product, we give them a lot of feedbacks for teams, which was good. And we're getting some results in there. So finding better ways of using the talent that we have, not necessarily just our own employees, but reaching out to partners, reaching out to different organizations that we can leverage for those innovative ideas, and implementing them.
For our organization, like what I've heard from many other colleagues, which is did have a work from home policy, but not many individuals really practiced it. Now, obviously, with everyone, for our entire organization to go work from home, there were many, many challenges that were there that we had to overcome. But from a future perspective, in June, we're going live with Office 365, which includes a deployment for all the cloud technology from a Microsoft perspective, OneDrive, SharePoint, your Teams in there as well. In parallel, we're also doing mobile device management and mobile application management. So leveraging the entire ecosystem for the organization from that perspective. In addition, the existing infrastructure, looking at, this is a great time to look at and get help from other organizations to see how we can best fit new solutions and how we would architect those, and also a great time to negotiate new deals as well. We're looking at a data center refresh as well, and DR as a service. So not just enabling the workforce from a work environment, but yet at the same time also making the existing environment scalable on an ongoing perspective.
I think from the technology investment side of things, I think we were already on that path to continue to shift our on-premise investments and slowly transition over to the internet. So that work actually continues during this one too. I think the two key pieces I think we need to really spend time on TDSP side is, one is actually because it's a heavily unionized public sector area, we wanted to make sure the policies and procedures are changed at an enterprise level, so we can actually have more options now to work from home or remote work options. So that's one piece. And also, I think organizations need to invest more into enterprise risk management. That's where the disaster recovery and also the business continuity piece comes into it. I think that quite a bit of investment needs to happen there. So with that, the technology pieces will start to shift more investment into portable and mobile technology also, which staff can have. That will translate into everyone's ready to work from anywhere, anytime. On the back end itself, we already now have scale to take on, doesn't matter how many VPN connections we need, we have scaled all those pieces as part of the COVID-19. But moving forward, I think I see our focus on policy and procedural changes with employee services, work we need to do, and also work with our enterprise risk management to make sure the DR and business continuity is not just not looked through the lens of the technology, it should be looked through the lens of the entire business organization itself too. That's where I see my time being spent over the next 6 months to a year.